Namaste. Welcome. Let's begin with 3 ohms. You can join in with this just to settle down. Settle in, let the dust settle. Exhale. Inhale. Welcome. Just now, let's play with some yoga props, some yoga tools, and in a restful manner, let's learn how to play with lifting the energy of the body, every aspect of the body, and there are infinite aspects to the body actually. Let's lift our energy level at every level of the being, without making any effort or engaging any strength. We will be using, this is a yoga block. You notice it is so thin, it is wide and very long. This is what in yoga we call a yoga block. This one is made from foam, it's soft, it's got a lot of give in it. It's quite comfortable to use often. This I am sitting on, this is a yoga brick. It's a different shape, it's thicker, it's not as wide or not as long, but it's quite solid. This is made from wood. It's very, very solid. It's a yoga brick, this shape is called. You can find them in cork, they're worth having. A nice cork brick, there's a bit of give in that. And now a yoga brick. This is a yoga brick standing tall. This is a yoga brick on its side, and a yoga brick lying flat. And during this practice, if you have a yoga brick, you might choose one or other position to place it in. And that will, you will decide that yourself. Also here, this is what in yoga is called a bolster. I call this a donkey. A donkey has a tail and a head. So this is a bolster. This has been around the block a bit. You can see it's kind of flattened, but useful. Yoga donkey we'll be using also. So this will be a resting, a lying down practice. If you'd like to, just keep the props handy, close by, and let's come to lying down. And we begin with, let's begin with our kneeling down. I've referred to this in alternative options for meditation. And here, for this, let's kneel down. You could possibly use a little block or a little book from behind your head just to support the neck, keeping the back of the neck long. Placing the brick between the knees, with your feet reasonably close to the sit bones, and the knees are just holding that brick there. And now hands either side of the hips on the hip crests, and let's just rest here and just again settle. Truly yoga is settling, settling into what is, discovering the natural state which is perfectly settled. Rest here. Relax. 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 You can tuck in the chin a little bit. You might have a little cushion or book behind your head to lengthen the back of the neck. Notice the lengthening of the hold of the spine. the lower back sinking towards the ground. That lengthening of the spine is creating space between the vertebrae of the spine. Energy flow in and out from the spine. This is called regeneration posture, restoration posture. It's actually an Alexander technique posture. Later we'll practice with something behind the head. You might have a book handy or something. Let's leave the brick down. And now lifting feet off the ground, tucking thighs in towards the tummy, interlock fingers beyond the knees. This is Pavana Muktasana. This is a cracker of a posture. Translation, the wind relieving posture. This is a real cracker of a posture, amazing posture. If ever you've had trouble with digestion, any trouble whatsoever with digestion, practice this 4 minutes a day, just this alone, and you will be amazed at the positive effects. Let's tuck in here now. Notice how the back is supported, the whole of the back is supported, the spine is long. Steady here. Interlocking the fingers is the effect of almost like tying a knot in the hands. So there's no physical effort, there's no strength required here. If this you find is not possible or uncomfortable, you can interlock the fingers beyond the thighs like so. If that is not possible, leave the feet back to the ground and take rest. But if you can be in Pavana Muktasana, take that. Wonderful. Now let's interlock fingers beyond the left knee. Let's stretch the right leg long and back of the right heel on the ground. Slide that right heel away from you. Sliding the right heel away from you. Steady here. Relax. 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 And changing over, tucking the right thigh in. Now stretching the left leg long again, away. Back of the heel on the ground. Slide the left heel away from you and dropping the left leg heavy. Steady in the posture, relax. 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 Just loosening out the hips slightly here before we begin playing with the spine, tucking in left thigh. And now let's lift forward towards the knees, knees towards the forehead. You might even wrap the forearms around the lower legs if you find that comfortable. You might even take the hands down beyond the opposite foot, tucking in as close as you can. So this is a more solar expression of Pavana Muktasana, the wind relieving posture. The yogis tell us 75% of our sicknesses, particularly those relating to the nervous system, they arise because of an imbalance of the vata aspect of our constitution, the air aspect. Pavana Muktasana, wind relieving posture. Spend 4 minutes a day in this and this alone. Wonderful. And release. We'll come back to this again and again during the practice. Let's bring feet to the ground. We begin now, just limbering up the spine, hands by your hips. Let's lift up into a bridge and then rolling down. Now our feet there might be a bit close after Alexander technique posture, regeneration posture. Step the feet a bit further away and watch now. Notice when you lift up into bridge, notice that the knees are above the ankles, and let's lift a bit higher, higher than our 5 Tibetan bridge in the morning, the 4th exercise. And let's roll down, just limbering up the spine, vertebra by vertebra, tailbone touching down. Our sacrum rather, back of the pelvis. Inhale, lift up, distending the tummy as you breathe into the tummy. Exhale, rolling down, vertebra by vertebra, touching the vertebra down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, rolling the spine down. Wonderful. And that's, if you find there that actually, if you have tightness in the back of your neck, that might be enough for you now. If you found that the neck is deeply stretching there, if your neck is in good nick, and you want to lift higher, you can bring your heels closer to the sit bones and lifting up. Watch what I'll be doing here now. Inhale, lift up. And now you'll notice knees go beyond the ankles there, but if you take your fingers wide of the hips, thumbs beneath, behind the back, and then walk the elbows in, and lifting up into a much higher bridge. You'll notice that this is almost like a shoulder stand. It's such a high bridge, we won't hold it for too long. Notice that the back of the neck is long, chin tucked in, steady in the posture, steady body, steady mind. Legs strong here, elbows in beneath the wrists, steady. Breathe into the tummy. And let's roll down. And again, tucking thighs in, just limbering up the spine we are. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale, heels towards the sky, forward towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Knees in towards the body, thighs towards the body. And exhale. Inhale again, rather. Exhale, forward towards the knees, knees towards the forward. You might walk your hands higher, steady in the posture. We're just limbering up for our practice. Inhale. Exhale. Ducking in. Now both feet to the ground. Draw that left thigh in again. Inhale. And exhale. Left heel towards the sky. Forward towards the knee, knee towards the forward. And walk the hands up as far as they will on that left lower leg. Steady here. Relax. Relax. And release. Releasing that left leg, straight leg down to the ground. And bending the left knee, left foot flat on the ground. And now extending right leg straight at the knee, heel towards the sky, and walking, lifting forward towards the right knee, knee towards the forward, walking hands up along the back of the leg, steady in the posture, steady body, steady mind. Breathe. By stretching I am opening, and breathing I am flowing. Steady here. Forward towards the knee, knee towards the forward. Inhale and exhale, slowly rolling the shoulders down and the head, and right leg comes down to the ground, straight right leg, bend the right knee. Again, just once, lifting, hands wide, lifting up into a bridge, as high as it's comfortable, roll onto the top of the shoulder blades, and vertebra by vertebra, rolling the spine down. Wonderful, wonderful. And now let's begin by taking the donkey, and if you would like to, let me show you on this side here. Have the donkey just wide of the body, and now take your right foot outside the donkey, or left, and bring the donkey in just beyond the sit bones. And now inhale, lift up and tuck, sliding the donkey in so that it's beneath the sacrum. I must say, if you've had trouble with your lumbar spine or slip discs or any such thing, fusing of discs, your practice here will be, sorry to say, just lifting up, rolling down very gently. Please do not use the donkey blocker bolster to place the sacrum on. If your spine is healthy, and only you know your own spine, lift up, slide the donkey in, and then slowly rolling down until the sacrum, the back of the pelvis, comes onto the donkey. Lift the feet off the ground and tuck the thighs into Pavana Muktasana now, where it's being supported by the donkey. Maybe your donkey is thinner, more likely thinner than or thicker than this one. Steady here. Breathe the posture. Notice now how gravity is in your favor. The legs are falling back onto the tummy, ribs and chest. Wonderful. Steady here. Inhale. And as you exhale, let's reach the heels towards the sky and place hands on the ground. We're coming into something akin to a shoulder stand here. Breathe the posture. Heels towards the sky, legs strong. If you find it's difficult, you can take your hands onto your thighs, maybe like so. If you find even that is difficult at any time, bend your knees, take them back in towards your tummy and chest. But if you can be in the posture, be in the posture. Maybe reaching arms like so. Heels towards the sky. My body is relaxed. The body is relaxed. Yes, the body is relaxed. The practice is strong, but the body is relaxed. And releasing hands to the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, keep your right heel pointing up. Release the left leg down. Onto the donkey. Reach out to that left heel. Up to the right heel. Steady in the posture, steady body, steady mind. And inhale, coming back up with that left leg. Bend the knees for a moment. Relax the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, heels towards the sky. Inhale. And now exhale and keep the left heel reaching for the ceiling, the sky. And right leg coming down slowly, slowly. Slowly reach out to the right heel on top of the donkey. Reach the left heel towards the sky. Breathe the posture. Steady in the posture. Relax. Relax. Shoulders, tops of the shoulders firm on the ground. Relax. And inhale, lifting that right leg high. Inhale. Exhale, bending the knees, tucking thighs in towards the tummy. Relax. Into Pavana Muktasana. And now, again, arms wide, feet onto the ass of the donkey. The other side of the donkey. Feet together, knees together now. We're going to lift up into a very high bridge by pressing the feet firmly into the far side of the donkey, the ass of the donkey, excuse the pun, and lifting up. If the back of your neck is injured, only lift halfway up. If your neck and shoulders are in good nick, lift higher, as high as you can onto the tops of the shoulders. Not for long, we'll stay here. Breathe here, relax, relax, and release. Back of the pelvis onto the donkey, feet wide, lift up, push the donkey away, roll the spine down, tuck the thighs in. Lifting forward towards the knees, knees towards the forehead. Steady in the posture. Steady body, steady mind. And releasing feet to the ground. And now you can take your brick, possibly the block. If you know you've got to be very careful with your spine, the block, the very thin, soft block might be useful here. And you can use your brick in a flat position on its side or tall. Again, we're going to come into a bridge. And donkey can take a rest there. So now lifting up into the bridge. If you can lift into a high bridge, you can take the block tall beneath the sacrum. It must be exactly beneath the sacrum. Exactly beneath the sacrum. If you cannot lift into a high bridge, have the brick sideways on its side or flat, and just let yourself a bit of light relief through the spine. If the brick is flat, it's not going to ask much of you at all. It'll give you a nice rest. So sideways or flat, sideways or tall. And it must be perfectly set in the middle of the sacrum, so that the weight of the hips sinks directly down to the block. The block is perfectly set on the ground there on the mat. Breathe here, relax here. You might need to shimmy the block, shift it a bit left or right. Notice, arms relaxed. Let the body go. And slowly now, begin to walk the feet further away. If that is, you want to be very comfortable in your lower back down through the spine, and perfectly balanced to the hips sinking down into the brick. If you're feeling very good with this, you might stretch your legs all the way long feet together. Arms wide or supporting you. If you need more support, take them further wide. If you can do with less support, bring your hands together, reaching up. Steady in the posture, steady body, steady mind. Notice the spine. Breathe gently, stay steady. We won't hold this for too long. And releasing, hands down. Firm through the arms now. Stepping one at a time. Step by step, the feet back. Inhale, lift up from the brick. Move it to the side. And vertebra. And feel every vertebra if you can. Rolling down, vertebra by vertebra. Rolling down, rolling down. Rolling down, lower back rolls down to the ground, sacrum on the ground, tucking thighs, inhale, forward towards the knees, knees towards the forehead. Pavana Muktasana. Wrapping your arms around the lower legs if you wish. Relax. 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 And release. Grab yourself a little cushion, or if you have a book, about an inch thick book, a Tibetan Buddhist companion about that thick, will do. So we'll come back into regeneration posture, restoration posture, rejuvenation posture, Alexander technique. This is from, so feet about hip width apart, the brick sideways between the knees, hands on the hip crests, back of the neck long, the book behind your head is supporting you, and it might be a firm cushion. Restoration posture. Rest here. This posture, if you will, is the most effective posture at resting, relaxing the spine. Much more useful than Shavasana, corpse posture. If you wish to relax and rest the spine, take this restoration posture. Relax. 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 You might choose to rest for much longer now. If so, stay in this posture, or stretch the leg, remove the brick and stretch the legs long into relaxation posture if you do wish to stay longer. I will roll to the side now. Relax. Relax. Relax.